Cosine law applications. Question 2. Show that a triangle with sides 4 cm, 5 cm and 6 cm has an angle twice the other. Okay, so let's make a triangle and then figure out the answer. Let's say that is our triangle. Okay, and let's just write down sides as 4 cm, 5 cm, 6 cm. Okay, let's label it. Let's say this is A, this is B, and this is C for us, right? Side A we are saying is 4, side B is 5, and side C, that means opposite to C, is 6. Now we need to find all these angles. Now this is the case of side, 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 and therefore only option we have is to use cosine law, right? We don't have any angles. Now as you remember, cosine law is, let's say we want to find side A, then in that case A square equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos of A, right? Now if you have to find what cos of A is, then you have to rearrange these terms, and let's do that part. So we can write this as 2 of BC cos of A is equals to B square plus C square minus A square, or cos of A is equals to B square plus C square minus A square divided by 2 times BC. You will observe that cos of any angle is other two sides square minus that side square divided by product of 2 times the other two sides, right? So similarly we can write expressions for cos B and cos C also, right? And then find out our answer. Now let's calculate for cos A first. Now what is B square, C square and A square in this case? Now B is side opposite to B, which is 5, right? So we can write 25, or just we'll write 5 square, plus C is 6, right? Plus 6 square minus 4 square divided by 2 times 5 times 6, correct? So that will give us cos of A. And to find A, what do? We do inverse of all this, correct? That is how you find A. So let's use calculator and figure out. So we have 5 square plus 6 square minus 4 square, let's say equal to, and it's 45, and let's divide it by, within bracket we can do 2 times 5 is 10, 10 times 6 is 60, so divided by 60. So we get 3 over 4, and we can do cos inverse of this, that is second function, and cos inverse equals to 41.409. So we say angle A is cos inverse of, this was 3 over 4 for me, and we got this equal to 41.4 degrees. So that is angle A for me, right? Similarly, I can find angle B and angle C. So we say angle B is equals to cos inverse of, I'm using this formula, and see how I write. For angle B, I will write square of these two sides, add them up, which is 6 square plus 4 square minus this side square minus 5 square divided by 2 times product of these two sides, which are adjacent to B, right? Which is 6 times 4. And then we can find out what angle B is. So let's calculate angle B now. So angle B is 6 square plus 4 square minus 5 square equals to, divided by 12, 8 times 6 is 48, so we'll divide by 48, equals to 9 over 16, right? So we get 9 over 16, and I'm doing cos inverse of 9 over 16. Second function, cos inverse of 9 over 16 is 55.7. Okay, so that is what we get. Similarly, we can find what angle C is. Now angle C is equals to cos inverse of C is this side, right? I'm doing these calculations again and again to show you exactly how to get the answer. Let me do it here itself so that's more, it's better for you to see how we are doing, right? Angle C is equals to cos inverse of product square of these two sides. We'll add them. 5 square plus 4 square minus the opposite side, 6 square, divided by 2 times these two sides. 5 times 4. Do you see that? That is what is angle C, right? So we can calculate this. We get what? 5 square plus 4 square minus 6 square equals to, divided by 40, equals to 1 over 8. And cos inverse of 1 over 8 is 82.82. 82.82. So we get these kinds of angles, right? Do you see? Angle A is half of angle C, or I can say angle C is 2 times angle A, right? Angle A is what? 41.4, right? And this is 82.8 degrees. Is it okay? So we have proved that in this triangle, one of the angle is twice the other. Do you see that? And that is angle C, which has got the longest side, is twice the angle A, which is shortest. Do you see that? So angle C is 2 times angle A for this particular example. Now this example is kind of very important for you to understand how to find the angle given sides and how to rearrange your formula to find angle. Okay, I hope you understand. Thank you.